Whew. I'm taking this jacket off now because it's too hot. I can't. Y'all, I cannot get over this bob. It is fucking sickening, bitch. Best $50 spent. Okay? What synthetic? What plastic, bitch? Okay, can I get my hand out of this fucking sleeve? Alright. Tribe, it's your girl Naja here, and I'm back with another video. This video is going to be a tribe tea segment. That is when you guys send me in your stories, and we as a tribe, we kiki, we react, we give advice, the whole 9 yards. I've been itching to do a tribe tea because I feel like last week's tribe tea was so fucking dry. Like, there really is no in between with you guys. It's either as juicy as fuck or it's dry as hell. There is no in between. Oh, and another thing I wanted to say before I do this tribe tea, I had a subscriber comment on, I think it was either my last tribe tea or the tribe tea before that. I'm not mad at you, by the way. I already told you I'm not mad at you, so please don't think like I'm attacking you or something like that. They were saying I come off as if I don't want to hear my younger subscribers' stories or anything like that, and that basically that's just what she said. Like, I come off like I don't want to hear about my young subscribers' stories, and I don't want you guys to feel that way. I don't want you guys to feel discouraged from writing to me if you are one of my younger subscribers. The thing is, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for all of y'all out there, everybody in the tribe watching this right now, we do not want to hear stories that have this rubric.
I was friends with Becky, and Becky was friends with Brooke, and Sam liked Brooke, but I like Becky, but Becky likes Sam. So should I go out with Becky?
Like, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. And that's why I don't want to just say, okay, if you're below this age, you can't type in, because I know when I was younger, shit, half the stories, not even half, 85% of the stories on my channel happened when I was 16, 17. Like, there are some mature younger people watching me, so I really don't want to make you guys feel like I'm just like, oh well, if you're not 22, 21, don't send me your story, because I know that some of y'all who are young go through shit. Like, y'all go through some real shit, and that's why I just feel bad for those young people that go through real shit and want to vent or want actual advice on like real shit. Their email gets swept under the rug because then there's somebody coming in like,
so I messaged Becky on Instagram, but Becky told me Bob was her boyfriend, and like, I don't like Becky anymore. Am I wrong for not liking Becky?
Like, nobody wants, you wasting people time. Like, you wasting people time. Think of it this way, if it's a question that you can ask your parents and they'll answer in two seconds, like, don't email it. But again, I don't want you guys to feel discouraged from emailing. Any and all ages are welcome. Any and all ages are welcome. Just make sure you got the tea. That's the only requirement. Make sure you got the tea. All right, so without further ado, give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into the tribe tea. I told you guys I'm starting to scroll all the way to the bottom now, because I realized that's another way that you guys' emails get lost in the sauce. So I'm going all the way to the bottom. Okay, what the fuck did I just do? Damn it, now I gotta scroll all the way back down again. I clicked on Google Plus by accident. Oh, I don't wanna know about my credit score, because I already know about my credit score. Stop trying to make me click on your fraudulent ass links. Damn, y'all got a lot of STD stories. Okay, let's get this one. This one is called Love of My Life Gave Me an STD. Okay. Hi Naja. Hey girl. Let me begin by saying how big of a fan I am of your channel. I love the tribe tea segment and have many stories that I could share, but I'm contemplating doing so just because most of them make me look like a dumbass bitch. Girl, you don't think my story times be making me look like a dumbass bitch? Let me clear the air by saying I'm pretty smart. I just make shitty decisions sometimes, but hey, don't we all? True. That being said, I'm pretty good at deciphering how people feel about me, and I don't usually allow myself to be put in situations like the one I'm about to share with you. But alas, we are here. A friend who started out as just a friend. We met freshman year, and he has a girlfriend at this time, aka his first love, and we are all in a squad with about 8 other people, and we would always hang out, but as time progressed, we eventually drifted apart and split up, as friends groups usually do in high school. True. Considering me and said friend, we'll call him Blake, didn't go to the same school, we really didn't talk as much. Time passes and him and his girlfriend break up at the beginning of junior year. They were together for the longest time, so understandably he was really hurt and you could tell. So it's junior year now, I have a boyfriend, my first real relationship, and we break up the summer after. We were together for almost a year, and considering it was summertime and I was now single, a bitch started wilding out, respectively. I was heartbroken and very naive. I thought getting fucked up and fucking around with multiple dudes would help me get past what I was going through, but it didn't, obviously. With all that being said, me and Blake started talking again and he was there for support. But with my stupid 17-year-old mentality, I wanted to get back at my ex for hurting me, so I had sex with Blake a few times, not thinking of it. Girl, it sounds like you had sex with a few people to make your ex mad. To me, he was just a friend with benefits, but I don't really know what our relationship was to him. I say this because about a year later, he tells me that around this time he wanted to date me, but thought I was still stuck on my ex. Anyway, it's the middle of senior year and I get back with my ex and Blake starts dating some girl and things were back to normal, right? As normal as they can be, because now y'all's done seeing each other's nipples and bits, and yeah. We don't really talk, but why would we? We both had our own things going on. And eventually we both graduate and summertime is here again. I break up with my boyfriend because I didn't want to have a long distance relationship going into college, since I would be going to a school out of state. So freshman year starts and Blake and I talk once in a while just to see how each other is doing, but this is around the time him and his girlfriend break up, and he tells me about how he wanted to date and how he had feelings for me. In my mind, there was nothing we could do about it at that point. I was in school hundreds of miles away, and I simply wasn't interested in being in a relationship with anyone at that time. However, we still talk and flirt since we were both single, and we eventually get to the point where we're talking non-stop. I visit home once in a while, and every time I did, he would ask to hang out, and I would always come up with some excuse and would never go through with the plans we made. There really wasn't any reason for this. I just got too busy. Girl, then what was the excuse? I don't understand. Did you not want to see him? Now we get to the juicy shit. Girl, finally. Fuck. Summer once again, and I came home to visit. Guess who wants to see me? Blake. And we make plans to see each other, and I was excited. We hang out and it's just like old times, but let me add, it's been a while since I've seen him in person, and he got so attractive out of nowhere. His acne was gone, he started to work out, and he finally got rid of his Justin Bieber haircut. Bless. He looked really good, okay? Continuing on, we're hanging out, watching Netflix, cuddling, talking about our lives and old times, and finally he makes the move and the hoe in me jumped out. We have sex and I don't think anything of it. However, I leave with more feelings for him than I want to admit, and a week or so later I go back home. Well, I get home and something about my neither region isn't right. Girl, you did not just say your neither region. Just say your biscuit, not your neither region. Your biscuit was not feeling right. I'll spare you the gruesome details, but it comes back that I have an STD, one that was curable, thank God. And since he was the only person I slept with around that time, he definitely was the one who gave it to me. I'm obviously irate. I have a huge soft spot for him, but how in the fuck do you walk around not knowing you have a dirty dick? I never knew Blake to be sleazy, but come to find out, when his last relationship ended, he became a total whore. I had no idea. I thought I knew who he was, but I didn't. Once he went to college, he became a completely different person, and I asked multiple people what happened to him, and they all told me he was still messed up from his previous relationships, and he was doing what I did to make himself feel better. But that's no excuse for taking necessary precautions to make sure that he was being safe and not contracting and spreading diseases. Yeah, she just said it's my fault for not protecting myself. I'm about to say, girl, like, you putting a lot of blame on him. Like, you... Come on now. Anyway, I don't confront him. Girl, I would have confronted the shit out of him because he's a boy. He's just naturally dirty, so he probably just thinks everything's okay. I would have told him. Because what if he doesn't know? I honestly don't know if I'm just deprived of dick and male attention or if I truly have feelings for the kid, but I can't stop thinking about him. I want to hate him for what he did to me, but I can't shake the feelings that I have. I'm not completely sure how he feels about me, and I feel like I'm the stupidest bitch ever for even wanting to pursue anything with him. But the way he acts towards me makes me feel like there might be something there. I've seen firsthand how he is with his girlfriend, so I know he's not a complete asshat. He's the biggest sweetheart I know, and I love how we are together, but am I being blind? Should I chop the situation up to being one mistake, or should I forget about him and move on? Sorry this is super long, please be brutally honest. Well, to be honest, I don't think that's your soulmate. I'm sorry, I don't think that's the love of your life. I feel like I would move, if I were you, I would just move on. Like you said, you're in college, you're hundreds of miles away, what's the point? And I feel like you more so like the idea of him because you've never dated him. You just had sex with him and that was that. Yeah, like I just feel like you have like an idea of him because you're looking on the outside. You're all like, oh, well, he looked like he was cute with his other girl. Like, you don't really know him for real. You just have an idea of him. And even when you were talking to him, you even said like y'all were just doing like flirty stuff. Like, I don't know. And just the fact that he would disrespect your body like that, I would just leave it be. What do you guys think? All right, let's see another one. All right, this one is called I love my daughter, but am I being selfish to myself? Hey Naja, my name is blank because she says she doesn't want her real name used. Okay, I respect that. You guys have to tell me, but if you tell me, I won't say your name. I'm 24 years old and in February I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. She's 5 months and honestly the reason I try and keep going every day. I've been with my boyfriend for 5 years going on 6 and I can say I love him to death. When it came down to my pregnancy, I didn't have anyone there for me at all. Not even my own family. Damn. That's shitty. It was stress on top of stress on top of stress. I contemplated about having a baby shower because I didn't have any friends. Girl, that's like my biggest fear because like I don't really have any friends either. Like I literally have 2 friends and then my boyfriend. Like I'm like, girl, my baby shower and my wedding gonna be so just family because shit's gonna be skimp. I cut a lot of people off after dealing with so much in the past, so I figured why do it and no one even show up. My boyfriend kept saying, let's do it, it'll make you happy. I had a dinner where both sides of the family could meet, my family, his family that haven't met face to face. And everyone on my side I told completely disregarded my invite and threw so many excuses at me. Girl, what is up with your family? Like you're leaving something out. Like why is your family not fucking with you? Like what's going on with that? Well, the menu looks nasty, but never been to a real fucking Italian restaurant before. Oh, they said your food looked nasty? That's so fucking disrespectful. So I think I have to work that day, a month and a half notice and you know your work schedule already? Or just simply acted as if they never even got the message. The dinner came around and the only people that showed up were my mom and aunt as well as their dates. My boyfriend's side, well, the whole damn family showed up. I felt like such an idiot for even wasting my time. If I never felt embarrassment before, that just changed. I was upset the entire night and it showed on my face. That is so fucked up, bruh. I had my baby shower, invited so many people, and once again, people came out that my boyfriend knew and supported him, and no one even said a fucking congrats to me. That shit broke me down so bad. Till this day, I could have saved $1,000 from food to decor to everything instead of wasting my time. I got close with 2 coworkers at my old job and everything was fine until the female coworker just switched up. She knew I didn't go out much and I kept to myself, sat there texting me and talking all this shit about, oh, I'm coming over, what you want to do? We're gonna cook, drink, just hang for the day. I was excited. The day came and not a word. A week goes by, not a word. Months go by, not a word. But the bitch had the audacity to still be watching my snaps. That's weird. I think not, so I kindly blocked her and felt away. The other coworker, we speak time to time, but still strayed away from each other as well. Since then, I quit my job and I stay home with my daughter. I'm looking to go back to school and actually do something with myself instead of sitting around, but I can't help but feel like shit and feel so low. Shit, just the other day I got stood up again by a friend and sat there and texted me hours before we met up to completely ignore calls and texts. But on Snap, turning up. Girl, I hate that shit too. Like, we're all grown. Just let me know straight up. Like, I had that happen to me too. Like, somebody was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do XYZ. And then I was like, okay, cool. And then, cause what I do, I always check in a day before. Like, I check in a day before, hey, you still down for XYZ? Because if I don't hear back from you, we not hanging out. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not waking up early. I'm not putting up, no, that's just what we're not about to do. And that happened to me, and I hit old girl up the day before, and I was like, hey, what's good? She was like, oh, I can't. And then the next day I see on Instagram Live, you at the beach and you turning up. Like, girl, you could have just told me I made other plans. I'm grown as fuck. Like, I feel you on that. That shit is aggravating. I just don't get why people don't want to be around me or people treat me the way they do. Sometimes when I need a breather, I can't even get that because I'm so exhausted from taking care of the baby. I don't want to say I regret having my daughter, but sometimes I feel like I don't even deserve her. Damn, I hate myself so much sometimes and just wish I had somebody to vent to. My question is, how do I move past this feeling? How do I stop feeling the way I do? What's making me feel this way, and why is it becoming so overbearing? Why do I feel like giving up and letting go? I just need to hear your perspective because I have no one else to talk to. Thanks in advance, Naja. Love your channel. Oh, and she sent me pictures of her daughter. Her daughter is so cute. Look at her little cheeks. Oh, it's like you can already tell what she's gonna look like when she gets older. Look at her little cheeks. And she's making this, I'm not putting nobody's baby on this video. I'm sorry. I know y'all are just gonna hear me squeal over this baby right now. But baby is so cute. And she sent me a picture from her baby shower. Okay, so as you guys know, I don't have any kids, but we're in that age bracket right now where it's like a lot of people are having kids and then some people don't have kids and they're trying to hold off on not having kids. And what I feel like you might need to do is try to find some friends that also have kids, because that might be why the type of friends you're trying to make, you keep catching them out in the club, catching them out doing all these, you know, social ass activities. So I feel like you might need to find another mom to hang out with that's cool, you get what I'm saying? Or just a friend that's a homebody, you get what I'm saying? That might work for you as well. Now, I don't have any kids, but I know that there is such thing as postpartum depression. Maybe that's what you're going through. I'm not sure, because this one girl that I'm cool with, she recently just got diagnosed with depression after her baby was like 3 months old. And it does happen, and you're not alone. Like, just don't feel like you're not alone. You should try to find like support groups on Facebook or like stuff like that of other moms dealing with that type of thing, because I guarantee you, you are not alone. Especially in our age group, it's either like you got kids or you don't, and if you don't, you hang out with other people that don't have kids, and if you do, you hang out with people that do have kids. Like me, I'm a homebody, so a lot of my friends have kids. So especially my guy friend Vontae, like I fuck with his kids, like, but I also like kids. So you just have to find that balance, because it's really hard in our age group to find people that are cool with you having kids and not feeling like you're a party pooper or anything. I also feel you on the it's hard to make friends thing. I'm the same way. I've been fucked over. I got trust issues. I'm very careful with who I allow in my circle, and I'm pretty sure you're even more careful because you have a daughter to protect. So don't beat yourself up for being picky. All right, I'm gonna do one more, even though both of those were really lengthy, and all of these are lengthy as fuck, and I want to fit one in. I'm gonna click that as if I didn't read it yet so that I can get it next time. Mark this unread. Okay, this one is called Scary Ass Bitches Tried to Fight Me and My Best Friend. Okay. Hey boo, I love your story times, and since I have a drama-full life, I decided to share this story with you. This story time, can you call me Purple and the two girls who tried to fight me and my friend? I'm gonna call them Kermit and Miss Piggy, because to be honest, these hoes look like some wild fucking animals. I'm done with you. I'm so done with you. But let's get back. When I was in the 7th grade, this girl named Kermit always used to bully my friend. I would always stick up for her because you're not finna fuck with my best friend right in front of me, okay? She told my bestie that she looked like a horse, so I replied by saying, bitch, you look like a wild fucking animal with your stiff weave. T. I tell you, when I said that, that bitch ain't never fuck with my bestie no more. Mrs. Piggy, the other girl, never had a problem with me, and I never had a problem with her until the 8th grade. So now that you know what happened in 7th grade, let's go to the 8th. So the beef started in 5th period in ELA. By the way, we used to sit in groups, keep that in mind. So the group next to mine was singing songs and talking real loud. So the teacher came over and was like, can y'all please quiet down? This Kermit ass bitch had the nerve to say that it was my group making the noise. I turned my head so quick and said, shut the fuck up with your scabby ass skin. Damn, why are you coming for these? Y'all are going through puberty. Why are you going through for her like that? My group wasn't talking not one fucking bit. So then they kept talking and singing songs, and then the teacher got tired of it and called the principal. The principal came into our classroom and said the people in the back talking had to come in his office and work. Tell me why he told my group to go to the office. But I was so pissed. So then we went inside of his office and the drama started. By the way, Kermit's group also went to the office. Mrs. Piggy and Kermit kept calling me and my friend. We gonna call Blue, oh, I can't say the R word on this channel. I be getting crucified. I can't say it, so we're just gonna call him Blue. On top of that, she said we are some dumb bitches. Before the year started, I made a promise to myself that I wasn't gonna let people push me around, because I used to get pulled, or I think you mean bullied, not pulled, bullied for my natural hair. People always used to call me muffin top head. Yeah, girl, I've been there. So basically, I wasn't having it this year. So I snapped and said, bitch, I'm not stupid, because I'm in an all honors classes. And then after that, I started to talk to my friend and told her how my day was going, and tell me why this bitch, Miss Piggy, said, so bitch, you talking about me? My friend Blue jumped in and said, bitch, who the fuck was talking about you? It's an AB conversation. And then I said, bitch, is there a problem? Because you've been starting with me all day. What is going on? Hold on. So then Kermit and Miss Piggy told us to stand up. So me and my friend stood up and said, what's up, bitch? Y'all got some real colorful language for 7th and 8th grade. Like, I really didn't even start cursing until high school. Like, y'all are bold. Y'all are some grown-ass kids. Me and my friend looked at each other at the same time and looked back at them and said, well, let's go. Kermit and Miss Piggy said, throw a punch again. And I said, I don't hit first. You're gonna have to hit me. And since you about that life, try me. And that's when I walked up to her raggedy ass face and said, what? Are you gonna do something? So you gonna throw the first hit or not? This bitch sat the fuck down because she knew she wasn't about that life. And Kermit was like, Miss Piggy, why you sat down for? And I said, because your friend is a scary ass bitch. I'm sweating. Like, I'm sweating reading all of this. Like, what the fuck? I know this seems like some petty ass drama, but my point is to not be scared of nobody, no matter how tall, skinny, or fat, or short somebody is. Don't let no one push you over. I used to get hella bullied. Kids, stand up for yourself. You only live once. Fight today because that same bitch you don't like might be gone tomorrow. Thanks for reading this lengthy ass story. Girl, moral of the story is just mind your business. Leave people the fuck alone. That's what I got from that. Mind your business and leave people alone. Guys, that is it for this Tribe Tea. Again, if you guys want your story seen on this channel, make sure you email the email in the description below. Make sure you email the correct email and not my business email, okay? Because my business email has a filter. Your story won't be seen. It'll be put in the spam folder, lost in the sauce. Make sure you email the correct email, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.